Good evening, and welcome to my cozy little Christmas special. Tonight, we gather by the fire, sip something warm, and read a classic poem to end the year with a little cheer. A tale you may know, but with a little VRChat twist. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the lobby, every player was T-posing to calibrate full body. The base stations rested, all snug on their mount, while Tupper banned yet another cringy troll account. Hey, who the heck could that be? What the...
Finally. About time you open the door. It's colder than a penguin's inbox out there, and I got problems, pal. Big problems.
You're a guest?
Guest, consultant, whatever. Point is, the North Pole is jammed with VR junk we cannot move, and Santa says that you are the guy who knows all of this virtual nonsense. So congrats, you're helping me unload it before sunrise. Alright boys, back the truck in!
What? I was in the middle of a poem!
Yeah, poem, real cute. Look, we got gear piling up higher than Rudolph's manure, so put on your showbiz smile and help me sort this mess before Santa has a meltdown. Alright. First category, head buckets. Space televisions. You know, those gadgets that people drop on their floors at least twice a week. These are premium North Pole specials. Half the reindeer tried to eat them, but we still got plenty left. I brought the whole lineup, even though it nearly crushed my spine. You're welcome.
Well, the Quest 3 is the most common place to begin. It's easy to use, it works right out of the box. Perfect for anyone who's using VR for the first time.
Yeah, the starter one. Like giving a kid their first bike. Except this bike beams worlds into your eyeballs.
Correct, little elf man. Great for casual sessions, simple to set up, and can run standalone or with a PC. I highly recommend Steam Link or Virtual Desktop to give you a crisp wireless PC VR experience with low latency even on basic or medium range PC rigs. And any basic 5 GHz Wi-Fi network with a decent signal will work. These apps sort out all of your PC specs and Wi-Fi strength for you to tailor your PC VR quality to suit your needs and give you a lag-free experience. But Quest 3 doesn't have the most advanced tracking, but it does get people into VR with no fuss, and the headset can grow with you, even if you need to start standalone and plan to get a gaming PC sometime in the future.
Yeah, Santa loses these controllers constantly. I swear he hides them just so he can tell me to go find them.
Ooh, if you want super clarity, then Pimax delivers. Worlds look sharp, avatars look detailed, great for people who love visuals and expressive VR environments.
Oh, it is crystal clear, alright. I put it on and saw imperfections in my own face texture that I did not know existed.
It is a bit bigger and heavier though. The Pimax's high resolution means it needs a stronger PC as well, but the visuals make a big difference for people who want maximum detail. Pimax is the go-to headset for VR simulation games like Microsoft Flight Sim or the various sim racing titles. But just like the Quest 3, the Pimax headset does not work with Lighthouse tracking out of the box and will require additional accessories if you plan to use full body tracking. One major redeeming quality, though, is that with the larger form factor, if you have issues with the size of other headsets due to your melon being larger than average, this might be the best comfort fit for you. Speaking of comfort, this here is the comfort champion. The Big Screen Beyond 2 is lightweight and comfy, and perfect for VR sessions that turn into all-nighters. It's like wearing a light, fluffy snowflake that has a display in it. This is a premium enthusiast headset though, so you will need to bring your own Lighthouse base stations and controllers. The headset is Lighthouse tracked though, so no additional equipment or software is required to make them work with full body trackers like Tundra or Vive. Custom fit faceplates are a unique addition, but I did find the material that they use a little hot and sweaty after a while, so results may vary. They do offer a universal faceplate and a halo strap if you prefer those comfort options instead. The headset is light enough that it disappears on your face during long nights in VRChat, and is easily one of the best options for marathon sessions.
Yeah, I put one on a week ago. Forgot it was on. Mrs. Claus told me I looked like a confused flashlight.
Perfect for VR gamers who want something extremely lightweight, but be prepared to tinker with the headset to get it just right. This one is definitely recommended for people who already have some experience in VR. Also, the more expensive 2E model with eye tracking is a really nice addition. But software is still in early beta, so it's slowly getting better though.
And before you ask, yes, we've seen the rumors. Santa brought him up in a meeting. I tuned out because I was too busy playing Balatro on my phone.
Yeah, there are two headsets that could become major contenders next year. Valve just announced Steam Frame, a new standalone headset similar to Quest 3 and the successor to the Valve Index. And there's the Samsung Galaxy XR, a premium headset with similar specs to the Big Screen Beyond 2, but in a form factor nearly identical to the now discontinued Quest Pro. It also comes with wireless PC VR capability through Virtual Desktop and fully supports face tracking in VRChat too. These might make waves in the new year, but right now, there's just very little real-world reviews, so if you're in the market for a headset and want to wait a little bit, these might become strong contenders very soon.
Yeah, no reviews, no long-term tests. Nothing we can put in a gift sack without Santa getting yelled at by VR Karens.
They might show up in next year's holiday gift guide. Time will tell.
Alright, here they are. The leg gizmos, the foot thingies, the gadgets that let you dance like a majestic snowflake, or like you got two left candy canes. We've got premium stuff and the budget stuff. And if we don't sort this out soon, Santa is gonna blow a gasket, so let's get a move on!
Oh, optical trackers, the top tier for VRChat. It uses laser-emitting base stations that track your movement directly, which means the motion you get is clean and accurate. This is what dancers and content creators and VR performers rely on. Tundra's compact and very reliable, great accuracy in small play spaces, and they're easy to wear, and excellent for people who just want to move a lot in VR. They also have best-in-class battery life lasting almost twice as long as other optical trackers.
Oh yeah, these are my favorite. They don't nag me, they don't complain, they just do their job. A rare thing these days.
Vive trackers are the long-running classic option. Larger, very stable, built for pristine movement capture. If you want the most consistent full-body performance, these are the choice.
Yeah, these saw me trip over a candy cane. I swear I heard them laugh, but they work. Always.
Optical tracking gives you the best accuracy, the smoothest movement, and the lowest delay. But it costs more, and needs base stations mounted in your room to function.
So premium price, but premium sparkle. Got it.
Okay. These are IMU trackers. So these use inertial motion sensors instead of external base stations. This makes them portable and much more budget-friendly, but buyer beware. You get what you pay for. They can drift and jitter, and they take extra time to set up just right.
Yeah, drift is the word. One time my leg went on vacation without me. I had to spend 10 minutes trying to convince it to come back.
Slime is an affordable system built by a passionate community. It works well when you set it up carefully. Amazing value for beginners or people on a tight budget. You can even build your own if you're good with electronics.
I like these. They are cute, but sometimes one will wander off like it's looking for snacks.
Makopi is simple to wear and quick to set up. The new PC receiver makes it faster and more responsive than before. They are the smallest VR trackers in the world, and great for travel or anyone who wants to use full body without big clunky trackers. IMU systems do cost less. They are portable. They work well for casual full body in VRChat, but they drift and they need tuning. They will never match optical precision.
So budget friendly, but you gotta babysit them. Fair trade.
Elfman, where'd you go? What the hell?
Oh my god! Look at this dumpster fire! Is this what most VR players live with? Cords everywhere, chargers missing, straps snapping like dry twigs. I swear this table gives me flashbacks to Santa's workshop after a long shift. Oh, so let us fix it before I lose my mind again.
Okay, it's gonna be fine. The right accessories upgrade your daily VR life more than people expect. The quality of your straps, the way you charge things, the organization of your play space, these all make huge differences in VR sessions.
Yeah, because nothing kills the mood like realizing your tracker is dead because you forgot to plug it in for the third night in a row. Story of my life.
EOZ tracker straps are sturdy, comfortable, and designed to keep trackers firmly in place. No sliding, no wobbling, no readjusting every 10 minutes when you're trying to dance or move around in VR.
I put these on and suddenly my trackers stopped acting like they were trying to escape my legs. Finally, something built to handle chaos. Respect.
Offering many different configurations, EOZ has straps for basic leg and hip tracking all the way to a full 11-point tracking, including chest, elbow, and knee straps, all designed for comfort and made with the highest quality in mind. They will fit any tracker with a screw mount, including both Tundra and Vive. The EOZ charging bank and magnetic cable system is a huge quality of life upgrade too. Instead of juggling cords, you snap in the magnetic connectors and everything charges neatly in one place. No more hunting for cables or forgetting which charger goes where.
Oh, this is good stuff. This is peace. This is what relaxation feels like. One click, no fuss, no drama. My stress levels just dropped to 0, and I did not know that was possible.
The USB charging bank provides up to 8 quick charge ports in both USB-C and USB-A styles. Plugging into a single wall outlet, this removes the need for blocky charger plugs and power bars and reduces your charging station to a single simplistic setup.
Oh, 8 ports in one box. That is music to my ears. You know how many giant chargers I used to trip over in the workshop? It looked like a herd of angry charging bricks living under the table. This little bank turns all that chaos into one clean spot. Finally, a setup that doesn't make me want to scream.
Oh, that's cold.
Well, alright, maestro of virtual jazz hands. Santa dropped these off and said you would know what to do with them. I tried them on and started waving my arms around like a confused bird. Almost knocked over the cocoa. These things are powerful, so take over before I hurt myself again.
These are UdiCap VR gloves. They give you real hand presence. Every finger moves as you move it. Gesture-based communication becomes natural and expressive as they work beautifully with VRChat. The tiny joystick and buttons also add something that has been lacking in other VR gloves: ease of use.
Yeah. When I wore these, I could point at stuff with scary accuracy. First time in my life I won an argument. Felt amazing. Terrifying, but amazing.
VR gloves make a big difference when you want your avatar to feel alive. Movement looks natural, gestures look intentional. You can express humor, sarcasm, or emotion without relying on controller shortcuts.
Finally, I can talk with my hands like nature intended. These gloves captured every annoyed gesture I made. They understood me on a spiritual level.
They're light, unobtrusive, and designed so you can wear them in long VR sessions. Included are sleek nylon gloves that help keep your hands dry from sweat, and the outer gloves clean. Once you get used to the gloves, they feel natural. They're perfect for people who spend hours in VR. The gloves don't track themselves, however. You do require additional trackers, but included in the box are mounts for Tundra, Vive 3.0, Vive Ultimate trackers, and Quest controllers. Yeah, you heard that right. These gloves can be used without base station trackers. If all you have is a Quest headset, you can still use UdiCap gloves. The Quest controller's just attached to the top of the gloves.
Wow, nothing bulky, nothing weird. Except the fact that my fingers suddenly looked competent. That was the weirdest part. Thanks, Wolf Boy. Santa was right about you. Glad we got this year's VR gifts all sorted out.
Always glad to help out Santa's crew. There's lots to choose from and a little something for everybody.
And if you've got no clue what to buy, just get the magnetic cables. Nobody complains about those. Except Santa when he steps on one.
My goodness. All right. Oh, where were we? Ah, yes. Okay. And so all through the night, with our tracking set right, we dance through the snowfall in soft winter light. May your VR run smoothly and your headset stay tight. Happy holidays to all, and to all, a good night. Hey, that's not my headset, is it? You can't have that! What?
Watch me. It's mine now. You don't need it, you're rich. You can just buy another one. Come on.
How do you move so fast?
I don't even get any gifts. I'm an elf. Come on. Just give me this one time. Come on. Just let me have it. This one time, please. Please.
I swear.
Oh, come on.
I swear. Give it here. Give.
You'll never take me alive. Oh, you'll never catch me.
Bad.
No.
Bad.
Mine. No.
Give.
No.
Drop
no.
it.
It's mine.
Drop it.
No.
Drop it.
I need
Drop
it.
it. Drop
You
it.
don't understand.
Drop it.
You don't understand.
Drop
No,
it.
I don't want to. No.
Oh my
No.
God, I swear. If I catch you, I'm gonna strangle you. Strangle you until... Give it here!
You can't catch me. No. No. How do you like that? That's right. This is all mine. That's right.
I need ice.
It's mine now.
I need ice.
I'll just go step in the snow.
Oh.